Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on Warner Brothers moving all of their 2021 film slates to HBO Max. But before we get into any of that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So in a massive announcement today, Warner Brothers have announced that in 2021 they're going to be releasing all 17 of their big movies on HBO Max. They're also going to be going to cinemas at the same time, but when they go to HBO Max, they're only going to be available there for 30 days before they get taken off, similar to what they're doing with Wonder Woman when that arrives on HBO Max in the US on Christmas Day. Internationally, they're still going to be releasing them in cinemas rather than, because HBO Max doesn't exist there. But this is a massive shift for cinemas in the US, especially, you know, with them putting all the movies there. It's going to have a big impact on cinemas. They obviously are aware that maybe cinemas aren't going to be open the same, or they just want to boost up HBO Max. This is a massive deal. You're going to have big movies in there. You've got the new Tom and Jerry movie. You've got Dune. You've got Matrix. You've got all kinds of stuff. You've got all the DC movies. This is just going to have a massive effect on cinema in 2021. And it's going to be interesting to see how Disney reacts to it. We've got the Investors Day next week where we're set to find out what Disney's strategy is going forward. There's been lots of reshuffling and moving going around over the past couple of weeks. But this is obviously going to have a big impact on what Disney does. They can't keep to the traditional model that they wanted to use last year. We're going to have to see some kind of hybrid. Now, Warner Brothers have said that this new HBO Max cinema system in the US is only going to be really for 2021. But it's going to be hard to put it back afterwards. You know, you imagine, you know, in 2022, people are going, oh yeah, we want to put some more at the cinemas. And people have had like 2 years of not going to cinemas. Obviously, as well, there's big issues that the vaccine that is going to be available is going to take months to kind of get out to everyone, and there's still going to be a need for social distancing even after that. So everything is not just going to go back to normal, you know, by beginning of next year. So they're definitely looking forward. They're making their plan and they're putting where they want everything to be. Universal have made some big changes as well with how long movies are at cinemas. They go there for like 17 days, so it's like for 3 weekends, and then they can go on premium video on demand. They've not kind of pushed into putting things onto Peacock. But how are Disney going to respond to this? I don't know. Hopefully we will find out next week. You know, maybe they reduce the window of how long movies are in cinemas to how long they're on Disney Plus. You know, it used to be 6 months last year, but that's completely all gone out the window this year. Or whether or not they start putting things on there earlier, who knows? But I think we're going to see a big shift in 2021, and what we've seen in 2020 has really just kind of been a mess. So it's going to be interesting to see how all of this works out. But that is a massive announcement, and obviously cinema owners around the US are not going to be happy about this. But if you're a HBO subscriber, this is great news. I mean, you're going to get all those movies for 30 days access, and eventually they'll end up coming back on after they've... It's a really weird thing. Whether they don't just leave them on there, I don't know. But nevertheless, let me know in the comments below what you think of HBO Max making this big move. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe. Also, a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.